Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I want to thank my VI preloaders, everyone that has decided to be a member of the channel. There's a difference between membership and subscriptions. The people that have chosen to be VI preloaders, I really appreciate it. Thank you. Now for you guys that are not a member of the channel, you're just a subscriber, you're a preloader, okay? It's important that you guys know. I had somebody send me a message today that said, he said, I was gonna subscribe, but it seems like, he said, it seems like you just, something about you're just interested in making money or something like that. So you know what, I didn't put that in the category of a negative comment. I put that in the category of an ignorant comment. Now remember, ignorance is not a bad thing. We're all ignorant because ignorance just means not to know. And none of us know everything, right? So I kindly responded to him and let him know, you clearly don't know what this channel is about, but I understand. That's it, right? All right, so it's important that you guys know you're not losing anything, right? Nothing's being taken away from you. The videos are still there for you. But of course, there's extra perks for the members of the channel, the paid subscribers, okay? And I think anybody would understand that. If you have any questions about it, okay, if you're not sure about it, all you have to do is go to the join button. Even if you don't want to join, but you just want to see the video that kind of talks about membership. The join button is right next to the subscription button, and that's only going to be on your PC or your tablet or your phone, an Android phone, or an Android tablet. If you have an iOS device, all right, if obviously, remember, a Mac does not run on iOS, okay? That runs on a totally different operating system. But if you have an iPhone or an iPad, that runs on iOS. If you want to see the join button on that screen, you're going to have to open it up through Chrome. Or, making it even easier for you, I put a link in the description section. So all you have to do is click on that. It'll take you right to it. And then you can see what membership is all about. But remember, there are perks, but I still feel the most important perk out of all of them is just being able to support this channel, all right? And support what I do and what I give you guys, all right? And that's what that's all about. You guys know I love my preloaders, and my VI preloaders are still preloaders, right? So, okay, enough about that. Appreciate you guys, and all the best. Now, moving on, speaking of my preloaders, now I did say one of the perks is if you sent me a video of you practicing, one of the perks is VI preloaders will be the only people that I will feature their videos on my videos. Now I have a bunch of videos that people sent me prior to this. So they're grandfathered in. I'm still gonna show their videos, okay? And I appreciate them sending them to me, all right? If any of you other guys are interested in sending me a video of you practicing, all right, send it to me. If you're a VI preloader, I'll put that video up there, okay? Well, it's a good chance I will. It depends on what the video is about and how it looks and stuff like that, all right? If it's really grainy, I really can't use it, all right? Also, practice sessions. If you guys want to come out and practice with me, yes, that's a VI preloader perk, all right? Outside of that, everything else is the same, all right? Yes, they do get other perks too. Watch the video, you'll see what they get. But the main bulk of what's going on this channel as far as what you're learning, yes, you're still going to get that. So don't worry about it, okay? If you don't want to be a paid subscriber, you still can come to this channel and you're still going to learn, all right? Because at the end of the day, I still care about you. I want you to be the boss of your motorcycle. That's the key. I want to raise your confidence level. That's the key. These are the points of this channel, okay? These are the main points of this channel, all right? All right, so now I've done a lot of talking, right? If you've never been to this channel before, you don't know what the hell I'm talking about. You don't know who I am. So let me let you know. My name's Robert. I'm a retired NYPD Highway Patrol motorcycle lieutenant. I did a wonderful 22-year career with the NYPD. 15 of those years were spent with the motorcycle unit. channel is called Robert Simmons Paying It Forward. And the purpose of this channel is twofold. The first purpose is me sharing my knowledge, experience, and training that I've received from the NYPD Highway Patrol Motorcycle Unit with you guys, with a special focus on slow speed motorcycle operation, because that's the aspect of riding a motorcycle that's most important, because 100% of your skill is required to keep one of these bad boys on two wheels without putting your feet out, okay? So that's why we focus on that on this channel. Secondly, I want to help you be the boss of your motorcycle, like the shirt says. I want to help you be the boss of your motorcycle. And what that means is I don't want you to be intimidated by this motorcycle anymore when you slow down. I don't want your feet coming out, all right? I want you to be confident to make right turns, left turns, and U-turns without even thinking twice about it, okay? And just so you know, that doesn't mean dragging the floorboards and the goal of this channel is not to get you to ride like a motor officer, okay? It's not to get you to ride like people that enter in competitions. No, it's just to raise your confidence level so that you could be a better, well-rounded motorcycle rider. 98% of you guys do not know how to ride this motorcycle at slow speeds, okay? Because that's when it's fully on you. It's all on you. That's when you're the boss. That's what I want to help you do. Speaking of practice sessions, you guys know that I love that you guys are out there practicing, getting better, confidence levels going up. I absolutely love it because, again, that's the goal. And I love to hear and read that you guys are out there practicing. But I swear I love so much to see it, okay? Check out this preloader. This is Matt from Little Rock, Arkansas. Matt's riding a 2018 Indian Chieftain Dark Horse. He's been riding for 21 years, 10 consecutively. And when asked how he would rate himself on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best in slow speed motorcycle operation, Matt said he rated himself at a 2.5 before watching my videos. However, after watching my videos and his first practice day, he gave himself a 4.5. And he's looking good out there too. He's handling that bike and he's using what he has. And what am I referring to? You see those cones? Of course you don't, because those are not cones. I see gloves. I think those are all gloves, as a matter of fact. So good for you, Matt. Thank you again for sending the video and sharing it with your fellow preloaders. Keep practicing, brother. You're looking good out there. Not scared to lean that motorcycle. Outstanding. And as I stated earlier, I also hold practice sessions, usually on a weekly basis here in Pooler, Georgia. That is free of charge to my V.I.Preloaders. And if you want to come out and practice with me, check the description section, go down to practice sessions. It tells you everything you need to know. All right. And guys, I love that so much. So please, yes, send it to me. Now, there are people that also share it on the group. All right. We have a Facebook group, Preload and Keep It Loaded. If you're not a member of that, all right, check that out as well. Remember, there are questions that you have to answer. The first question is, are you subscribed to this channel? Do you answer that? If you're not, then that's it. It's over, right? It's for subscribers to this channel only, right? This is an exclusive group, okay? You guys also know that I love a disciplined preloader. Check out this preloader.
All right, preloaders. Decided to get away on the bike a little bit today, and I'm maybe an hour and a half from my house. And in that time, on the way up here, I either caught myself resting my fingers on the brake lever, coming to a stop, or at one point I do recall actually using the front brake a little bit. So here we go. I'm going to give you 30 for my 3 mess-ups. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Preload and keep it loaded.
Right? Guys, listen, if you're out there riding or you're practicing and you're at slow speed and you grab your front brake out of bad habit and you catch yourself, because you might do it so much you won't even realize it. But if you catch yourself doing it, how disciplined of a preloader are you? send me a video of you doing 10 push-ups next to your motorcycle. And again, I don't give a crap what kind of push-ups they are. You could be on your knees. You don't have to come all the way up. You don't have to go all the way down. Nothing matters. You can do 2, rest for 10 minutes, do another 2, rest for 10 minutes. It's not about the push-ups, all right? It's about getting your brain to connect that every time you do that, you had to do 10 push-ups. You'd be surprised what can help you stop doing something, breaking bad habits, all right? But listen, here's another thing. You don't have to be a VI preloader for me to put that video up, all right? Okay. All right, guys, as I always tell you, my wife is constantly working in the background, making merchandise. Somebody will send me an email and say, hey, can you, and actually this happened. A preloader sent me an email, and she said, can you make this t-shirt in yellow? I want to be seen out there. My wife said, no problem. Bam, it's in the store. Another one of my buddies said, do you have any tank tops? It's summertime. I want a muscle shirt. I told my wife, bam, now there's a white tank top out there. So I'm telling you guys, I want you to do me a favor because I don't know. If there's a merchandise store on YouTube that has more merchandise than me, let me know. It's not a competition. I just want to know. I'm curious because I don't know much about this. But I mean, wow. You know how long ago I told her that's enough? And she's still doing it. She's so dedicated, as am I. So that's why we make a phenomenal team. Speaking of merchandise, check this out. Just fantastic, guys. And let me tell you something. I love it when you guys send me pictures of you wearing the merchandise, and she really loves it, all right? Because at the end of the day, this was her baby. She started this whole merchandise thing from the design to everything. This is all her, even the idea of it. So I appreciate you guys. I know she does as well. She's in this too, guys. I hope you guys know. She is vested in this. So thank you. All right, guys. So I wanted to share something with you guys today. Something today happened to me that I said to myself, oh my God, I can't wait to share this with my preloaders. In fact, I wasn't even prepared for this. So when I recorded this, I didn't have my mic, all I had was my phone, all right? All right, check this out. All right, guys, I'm going old school now. When I say old school, I'm talking about back in November, December, when I first started this channel, and I didn't have a microphone. I didn't have a microphone with me today. I wasn't planning on recording anything today. I came by the Harley Davidson dealership, and I'm happy that they have they didn't call me, I just happened to stop by here. They finally have my saddlebag guards for my practice bike. I'm happy about that. I also ordered some floorboards, passenger floorboards for my wife for my CVO. Which is right here because she said she had enough of these things. So those just came in too. But you know what, guys? I might even be returning those. I might tell them give me my money back for those. Because here's what I was thinking. So when my wife gets on this motorcycle, I'm gonna have to get another seat because the pillion seat that came with it is not as comfortable, especially if we're going for a ride that's more than 35 minutes. So I'm thinking instead of getting a new seat on this and changing those pegs to passenger floorboards, how about this? What do you guys think about this? Put it in the comment section, let me know. If I get this, it already comes with, this is a limited CVO 2021. It already comes with the passenger floorboards. Let's just do a walk around of it. And I want you guys to tell me what you think. I'm getting ready to take it for a test ride. Again, all of this is, I didn't plan on doing any of this. I've seen this motorcycle here a couple of times, and now comparing it with what I have, what they told me is pretty much what I have, just with a little bit of extra things. So, of course, what I'm doing is looking at how much money am I gonna have to spend to add stuff to it. And it wouldn't be stuff that I necessarily need, it'll be stuff that I want. Like clearly, there's lights on the tour pack here But then down here, it's that one light and that's it. So we'd have to take care of that. Bag lights, maybe some plasma lights. Of course, I'm talking about custom dynamics. Of course, this would have to go. Now it has, open up the saddlebag, there's actually a light under here, so it shines inside the saddlebag. There's a light in the tour pack. Now this one doesn't have a flush mounted gas tank. It's up here. So I wasn't crazy about that. I got used to the, you know, if you look at my CVO, I got used to that flush gas tank cover. I like that, but oh well. It's also a 117. You guys know I got a stage 3 on mine. I boosted it up to a 122. And you know what? My wife would be a lot more comfortable with this seat back here, right? The only other issue is this is a stock seat, and this seat puts me too close to the tank as usual. I mean, that's always a problem, right? So I don't know. I'm gonna take it for a test ride. Of course, I'd have to change everything up here. I wouldn't have to, but I would change everything up here. I'd have to put some lower fairing lights in, change these to lights. So yeah, it'd be some fun. I might even do a bunch of stuff up here with custom dynamics. You know, we'll see. We will see. All right, well, let me take it for a ride. I can't take you guys with me. I don't have any, like I said, I wasn't planning on recording anything. So take it for a ride, see how it feels, and come back and let them know how I feel. Now, just so you guys know, if I did get this, this is pretty much going to only be written when my wife says, let's go for a ride. And that's probably 2-3 times a year, so it's going to have low mileage. But I'll also say that if I do get this motorcycle, and I'm looking at those handlebars too, I have to change those too, they're too low. But if I do get this, that's not going anywhere. Oh, one more thing, guys. Look at the lowers. No speakers. Oh my gosh. They said it's liquid cooled or something like that. You guys know, I don't know anything about this crap. I'm used to having speakers here. So now, on my 19, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 speakers. And on this, there's only 4 because they put 2 back here. Where, guess what? If my wife is sitting back here, those speakers are going to be covered anyway, so I won't even be able to hear anything from them. So, all right. Let me take it for a test ride. Of course, this is a 21, so it's got a cable clutch. So I haven't ridden the motorcycle with a cable clutch in a while. All right, I'll let you guys know what's going down. I'll be back. All right, guys, so you guys know I'm here at Harley Davidson checking on parts, looking at that other CVO, just looking, and I ran into a subscriber. What's your name, sir?
Reese Ferguson, Tampa, Florida.
Reese, you know what the question is on the skip. Now, Reese said that his wife just started. Is your wife here?
She's here, yeah.
Oh, man, we got to do this with her here. All right. Well, maybe she doesn't want to be on YouTube. I don't know.
She'll be on YouTube.
Okay, cut. We're going to wait till the wife is here. All right, so on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best, how would you rate your slow speed skills?
3.
3. 3 is good. 3 is not bad at all. Will you be making an appearance to come practice with me?
Absolutely. I'm actually looking forward to it. We're actually
Looking forward
looking
to
this
this
summer
well.
coming up.
Okay, excellent, excellent. All right, and you guys know in the summer I got to start early because it gets hot here in South Georgia. And you're from Florida.
Florida from Tampa.
Yeah, so he knows. He knows.
This one.
All right, we're going to talk to his wife, too. I want to see. Hold on, what are you riding? I'm sorry.
I ride an Indian.
Which Indian?
I have a 2017 Chieftain.
Okay, good, good. Now, is it Chieftain Limited?
No, it's Chieftain, but trust me, I got about 30 grand put into it.
Exactly. Listen, you guys know this is not that channel. I'm not that guy that's going to give you a funny look if you're not riding a Harley Davidson. Listen, it's a motorcycle. That's all I care about, all right? That's all I care about. All right, ride on, have fun, brother.
Hey, preload.
And keep it loaded. I love it.
Remember the preload videos we always watch? She's like, what? This is him.
Wow.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm great.
Simmons, always on, man. Remember I always watch him, always tell you, you're okay to ride a 70 and 80? It's that 5 to 10 mile an hour that kills you.
What's your name, ma'am?
Tammy Jo Ferguson.
Ferguson. And I hear you're riding motorcycles again.
Yeah.
What kind of motorcycle you ride?
I have a Harley Davidson.
What?
You gotta have to give me some specificity.
Softail Deluxe. Sorry.
Everybody got hard.
Yeah, what year?
It's 2012.
Is there any, do me a favor, go stand next to your beautiful wife. Is there any strife in the household based on the fact that you ride an Indian and you ride a Harley?
Now we wear look at it.
Hold
I
on,
got a
let her
Harley
answer.
shirt. She wears Indian stuff too.
I dress him. So.
Okay, my wife dresses me too.
Yeah.
Literally, I'm not even joking. Literally, aside from my sneakers, everything I wear, my wife buys. So
Mine was always a flight suit in the military. I knew what I got on every day. But when I retired, I was like, what do I wear now?
thank you for your service.
Oh, absolutely. I love
You know,
it.
I'm telling you, man, having a good woman is just, it's such a blessing. So,
Absolutely.
and having a good man too.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, far and few between. Having a good woman is a great thing. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best, how would you rate your slow speed motorcycle operating skills?
Don't lie.
Probably 6 or 7.
Woo!
What?
That's pretty high.
That's very high. No, but listen.
I said 3.
Oh,
For me.
geez.
I know that you guys are coming out to practice with me. Okay, this is what your husband told me, and that's what you know. Sometimes it's humbling when you get out there.
Right,
Okay,
right.
and if we need to adjust the number, we adjust the number. But for now, a six is awesome. Oh, I can't wait to see this. And you know what? When we get female riders out there, I love that because I want people to see. Yes, it's a male-dominated field, but I want you guys to come out and show that motorcycle who the boss is.
You'll find out, man. It's just like shooting guns. Women are better shooters, hands
Yep.
down. I know for a fact.
Yep.
Women are better bike riders because they pay attention. Women are better basketball players if you watch how they play ball. I'm just saying.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, it's very nice to meet you both.
Nice to meet you.
And I'm looking forward to seeing you this summer.
Awesome.
All right, guys. You never know who you're going to run into. You want to say bye to the people?
Bye.
Preloaders. I love it.
Preload, maybe.
All right, guys. So, quick test ride. Don't need to test ride it long. I mean, it's a Harley Davidson. It's my motorcycle. It's just a limited. So, it's not much difference. I left it running just so I can look at the lights. I mean, it's a nice looking motorcycle, but as I'm riding it, you know, all I'm thinking about is what I'm gonna have to do to it. It's too quiet, so that something's gonna have to be done about that. I can smell the newness from the exhaust. Not enough lights in the back, so I got to do something about that. The main thing though is the fact that seat pushes me too close. So I figured I definitely would, being that close, I'd have to change the handlebars like almost right away, because as soon as I turn, the clutch handle and the front brake handle right into my knee, right into my leg. So that's dangerous. That would have to be changed right away. And some highway pegs could take, some highway pegs would take care of being able to actually stretch my legs out. So that's not a big deal, but it's mostly, man, I can smell the newness of this engine. It's got 11 miles on it. But yeah, the main thing is that seat. But it's comfortable. You know, the fact that it gives you this low and high back support, that's very nice. And, more importantly, because that's what it's really about, my wife. And I don't know how many options I have as far as getting an extended reach seat. Like, if it pushes me back any further, I don't know how much space my wife's gonna have. It's something to think about. Anyway, what do I always say to you guys? Well, I don't always say it to you guys, but it's all about the Benjamins at the end of the day. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill, y'all. All right, guys, so I just want to make sure I'm not crazy. See the saddlebags? See the saddlebag on my motorcycle, right? See how the back of it wraps around the pipe slightly? Okay, now I think that's an extended bag. Now look at these bags. That's a smaller bag, right? I mean, I know I'm not crazy. And if you look at the back, you clearly see it doesn't wrap around it. So these bags are clearly smaller. Why would they do that? I don't understand why they keep taking stuff away. They're taking stuff away from the motorcycle, but still charging the same amount. This is crazy. All right, just to show you guys, you can see the reflection right here. Again, that light's coming from under here, so that when you open the saddlebag, there's light in the saddlebag. Saddlebags come with like a felt kind of carpeting. And the tour pack, same thing. Also has a light up there, you know, cover. And it comes with, you know, a bunch of other stuff in here. There's a 12 volt adapter back here. It already comes with little storage things, and obviously it comes with the CVO. It comes with a whole bunch of stuff back here. A lot of stuff that I probably would never use. And it comes with a newer windshield too, which of course I would change. I like a smoked look, but it keeps the wind out of my face. You know, I also like on my CVO, I also like the badging better. I love the badging where it's no words, just a logo. Just a logo. I like the rims on here because they're black in the middle, but they're chrome going around the edges. So I do like that. And because there's less involved with the rim, easier to clean. You know, with these rims right here, not that it's difficult, but it's more difficult, more time consuming, I should say. More labor intensive because more spokes. Less spokes, less work, right? All right, let me send a picture to my wife so she could tell me. I know what she's gonna say. Daddy, I don't need another motorcycle just to go on the ride with you 3 times a year. You got the tour pack, I'm fine. Maybe I'll sell the tour pack to this motorcycle. Maybe not. No, I won't sell it. That doesn't make any sense. If I need it, I have it. If I don't need it, it'll be hanging on the wall. All right, I'm gonna send the wife a picture, and I'm gonna go in there and talk some numbers to them, because again, it's all about the numbers. I'm not pressed, right? I don't need it. It's not about the need, you know? But if my wife says, oh yeah, that looks nice, I wanna sit on the back of it and ride on it, or she loves the color, because I'm not even in love with the color, but she likes this kind of color. Never know, guys, we'll see. Now you guys know I bought a tour pack for this motorcycle. So you might be saying, well Robert, if you already bought a tour pack for this motorcycle, and you're already saying that it's pretty much the same motorcycle, and all you need to do is replace the seat on this, you already ordered passenger floorboards for the wife, then why even do this? Good question. I don't have any answers for this. Because you're right. Why don't I just do that? I might just do that. Guys, I'm just spitballing right here. I'm just thinking. That's all I'm doing is I'm just thinking. All right? All right. Come on, dude. Really? Really? First, you go into the dealership in Daytona to take a piss, and you buy a Road King. Now you go into the dealership to pick up parts for that Road King and for the Street Glide CVO. And now you buy a limited CVO? What the? You know what? Whatever. Let's just keep going. All right. You knew it. Come on, you knew it. I didn't know it, but you knew it.
Okay, so first thing, you're gonna get a little thing of saddle soap, leather protector.
Okay.
It's good for all the leather on the seat and everything. It really makes it shine up.
Gotcha.
You got yourself a rain sock for your air cleaner.
Gotcha.
Okay.
That's only for the rain?
Only for the rain.
Okay.
Some guys leave them on continuous. I just
Okay.
always leave mine in my saddlebag.
Gotcha.
And it looks like they gave you a sticker with it. Oh no, that's on the cover.
Yeah.
So it's Screaming Eagle on the cover.
Okay.
2 switchblade key fobs.
Okay.
I didn't put any keychains on there because I don't like them on there. It's already big enough. But here's your key fob.
Oh no, I want 2
code?
keychains, definitely.
Okay, well, I
Yeah,
guess
yeah,
2
yeah,
keychains.
yeah,
That's easy. Then the just like the other one, lock and unlock for the bags. And I'm still looking for a leather guy to do the
Oh, yeah.
actual patches.
Yeah.
This side here, this is the code for your key code.
Okay.
If you order a new key, that's that code.
Gotcha.
Got yourself a little leatherette binder with my card in it where your owner's manual goes.
Okay.
SE now, as you know, the SE is your Screaming Eagle. What's yours? FLHTKSE, and that's yours for the CVO version.
You guys know I don't know what the hell those FLH. I don't know what any of that means. And he just said, as you know, SE. I don't know.
Well, I'm letting you know now, as you know.
Okay.
So the model numbers or the model letter identifications, I can't pick out what they go to.
Yeah, exactly.
I've always been doing them. I know there's a couple of them, like the FLRT, is it the freewheeler. I call it the flirt.
Yeah.
Because I think it's cute. Then you got the registration cards for tires. You can, if it's Dunlop, you got to mail it in. If it's Michelin, I think you can do it online. Just depends on what tires you got on there. And then there's a little quick tip book, almost like the generic guide that shows you, when you're riding in the rain, do this, do that.
Okay, okay.
That's that. And then this is a quick addendum, quick start guide for the boom audio.
Now that's what I wanted to ask you.
Okay.
And I was going to go over this with my subscribers. So the 2021 CVO, you have a street glide.
Uh-huh.
And the biggest thing was it was going to have a Rockford
Fosgate
Fosgate.
audio.
And the Road Glide has it as well.
Yep.
And the Limited does not. Why? See what I'm saying, guys? It's always something. It's
Always something.
Go ahead, man. Oh my
Well,
gosh.
it is what it is.
Yeah, that's all you can say.
I don't know why they did that this
Why?
year, and I think maybe it was just for the test bed of it to see how well it sells, and then possibly up it. But there would have been an issue anyways with the chip shortage now.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
regardless, highway pegs. I actually just got these in black to match my bike
okay.
for those bars you got me.
Are these for the passenger, or these are highway pegs? These are highway
These are
pegs,
highway
right?
pegs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so this is just a small bracket.
Yeah.
Then the other one is the full pullback bracket.
Gotcha.
So you may, depending on how you like to ride, you may need to get the full pullback. If that's the case, you need a snap ring plier. Pull that out, that pin will drop out, and you got your tightening washer right in there.
Yeah.
And then
Well, these should be fine. What's the difference in what you're saying?
So for me, with the lower fairings,
Uh-huh.
this sits too far forward. We'll take one up there when you move the camera, and you'll see. For me, it sits too far forward.
Oh, but you're shorter.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
So I need the pullbacks.
Gotcha. Yeah, these should be fine.
Yeah.
Well, it's cool. It comes with. All right, listen. They took away 2 speakers. They took away. Well, not took away. They never put it on. The Rockford Fosgate. And they gave me highway pegs. It's not an even trade, but okay.
Garage door opener.
Okay, and they give me a garage door opener.
So the other half of it will already be mounted in your vehicle.
Okay.
And then it'll be off the flash to pass,
Okay, that'd be convenient.
which I actually just bought that too for myself.
Okay.
But mine didn't come with that.
Yeah. Okay.
You're gonna have to wait. Then we got side bags for your side saddle bags.
Okay.
2 little pull bags. What's nice about these though, and the fact that you didn't get the Rockford Fosgate, is that the Fosgate amp sits inside of one of the saddle bags, and so it'll still fit, but it'll take up about 4 inches of space in your
Yeah,
saddlebag.
yeah.
So these will fit in there just nice and easily. You got 2 of those.
Those are fancier. Okay.
They're kind of leather
The-
and canvas.
yeah. The one that came with the other. Yours came with these bags too, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. All CVOs do. Okay.
And then this one here is the trunk bag for the King Tour Pad.
Okay.
So another bag for that.
This will never ever be used.
Yeah.
Let me. I told myself I was going to stop saying never. So let me not say that.
This has a huge possibility of not being used.
Yeah. If I do use it, it probably won't be in the tour pad. And this is everything that was in the bike.
The last one is the
cover.
cover.
Okay. That'll stay shrink wrapped.
And then the last piece is the 40K headset.
The what? Look at all of this stuff that's never going to be used.
Charging stuff. Are you going to use the Apple CarPlay?
Yeah, I am.
So,
But eventually I'm going to get it flashed, so I don't need all of this.
what I did notice, or what I have done on mine, is I found out that you can. This is the only part you need.
Yeah, exactly.
To work. You don't need to have this attached to it. None of that.
Yeah.
So I've taken that all off of mine, and this is the only thing I have sitting in my glove box. And then I also rerouted my wiring so that I can charge it in the glove box.
Gotcha. All right, that's gonna, that's. You never know. At some point, my wife might want to have a conversation with me, and it only comes with one, right?
Only comes with one.
Okay.
She might want to talk with you, and you might want to listen.
She can yell. She's right behind me.
Yeah, right.
All right, guys. So I'm gonna tell you a funny story. when I first came in here, I told Eric, I was walking out of the dealership, and I said to him, I might be getting this bike. He probably thought I was full of crap. And I even thought I was full of crap at the time. But that's not the funny part. The funny part is, I said I want to test ride it. He went, talked to somebody, and he came back, and he said, okay, listen, this guy watches your video. He knows how you ride. Just do me a favor. Don't scrape the floorboards. I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
All right. You got the key. Okay.
To be honest, I didn't think you were smacking. Well, all I said was, we replacing or adding to?
Oh, okay.
And he said adding to, and I'm like, all right, cool. Because I take every deal as far as the customer will let me.
Yeah.
I was actually like, cool, let's do it.
Yeah.
But, you know, there is always a level of, but you can judge your BS customers.
Yeah.
And the ones that are like, you know what, let me give it a shot. So.
Okay.
Cool. So the biggest difference between yours now and this one is the traction control system.
Okay.
So it's a 2-mode traction control. You got for optimized for dry roads
Mm-hmm.
and optimized for wet roads. Some people tell you 3 because you can turn it off. That's silly.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna turn it off. It's a $995 option.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna talk about those 2 lights right there, the blue light and the hold light first.
Okay.
So the blue light is right now it's not on. But as soon as we're in road conditions like this, where it could potentially be slippery, you push the traction control button once, blue light comes on, and now it's hyper sensitive for slipperier roads.
Gotcha.
You can even feel it on dry roads when you're running in the wet road. You'll feel it doesn't give you the power that you need because it's already preemptively thinking there might be a spin situation. I've noticed it when I'm like going into turns and I don't have the power there. Somehow I've accidentally bumped it and I got it on. And I'm like, well, there's your sign.
Okay.
The next one is the blue light. The hold light. When you have the bike in gear, which it is now, and then you press and then hold the brake, then the H comes on. And now the back wheel is
Oh, okay.
and you notice you can't move it.
Okay.
You can hit the brake again to release it. Throttle, you start throttling on, and a little bit of let out on the clutch, then it'll go off also. And that's what it's designed to do, to hold the bike there on that hill, up, down, or level terrain. Or sometimes, you know, when you're just coming off that off ramp, and it's just enough to where the bike will roll, and you don't want to sit there and hold your brake.
Yeah.
You can just hold that and it'll lock it in there.
So, okay. Just so I'm clear, I stop at a light. I'm in first gear. I pull the front brake and hold it. It engages that.
Front brake or pedal brake, it'll engage it.
And then I can let the clutch go?
No.
Oh,
Keep holding
okay.
the clutch.
All right.
Keep holding the clutch, and then that is locking the brake for
Gotcha.
you. And then what it's designed to do, what I use it for the most is when I know that I'm heavy or when I got my girlfriend on with me and I'm on an incline.
Yeah.
Or I'm on a decline and I'm getting ready to take off.
Yeah.
And I want to be able to preload or get it ready to
Yeah,
go
yeah,
so I'm
yeah.
not rolling back.
Gotcha, okay. Same concept of a car.
It is. Same
An
concept
auto
as a
hold.
car.
Gotcha, gotcha.
So that's the biggest difference with the RDRS that you don't have. Then we also have linked, of course we have linked ABS braking still.
Okay.
But then we also have cornering ABS. So the ABS is not disengaged when you're in a bank or in a turn.
Gotcha.
And how it does that is you'll, just like with the traction control, it's gonna reduce the amount of brake you can get when it's in spin situations or turn situations.
Okay.
It does the same thing. So when you're in an incline, let's say you're doing getting on an on-ramp and it's a long sweeping right turn, decreasing radius, whatever. If you reach down and grab some brake, it's going to give you less.
Gotcha.
And you'll feel that. Almost the same as if you grab a handful of front brake and you feel the back brake is tight.
Yeah.
That's from the link. That's what it feels like.
Okay.
So that is the braking working on cornering ABS.
Okay.
Your fuel port is in a different position. Instead of having the side pink, it's in the center now on the Limiteds and the CVO trike.
Cable clutch?
Cable clutch is also different from the 20 models. And then this is also twin cooling. So twin cooling meaning in the head, there's liquid jacks for cooling of the heads. It's still virtually an air-cooled bike because it's only about 15% cooling.
Okay.
Is what I've been told.
Yeah.
But that's facilitated by the lower fairings left and right. There's a fan and a radiator in each one of those that'll come on. You'll notice sometimes when you get home after a ride, the fans will kick on.
Yeah.
When you shut down. I've never heard them when I was riding because they're very quiet.
Yeah.
And I can let you hear them too. If you turn the power on and then throttle half throttle, they'll kick on.
I can't hear him.
And then that's both of them kicking on.
Okay.
Right?
Just by turning it on and holding the throttle?
Throttle halfway.
Okay.
Another thing a lot of people don't know about with the CVOs is a lot of normal the regular bikes, they have the turn here.
Yeah.
Turn on to get your accessory mod. Press and hold the trip meter button, and then it'll kick into accessory mod.
Gotcha, gotcha. Now, you know, it's another thing too, because yes, on the CVO, this is just a fork lock.
Just a fork lock.
I was trying to lock this fork on my other CVO in Daytona, and I couldn't figure it out.
So to lock it is just like moving a steering wheel on a car sometimes when the steering wheel's locked.
Yeah, I couldn't turn it all the way. I don't know why. It was,
So like this one here, if it's so now it's in the position where it goes. Sometimes it's right in between, and you got to move the steering wheel to get it to turn.
Okay.
And then this one's different. The key turns and goes back, and then to unlock it, it goes the other way.
All right, gotcha, gotcha.
CVO, which I did like, you could turn the bike off just by turning. Oh, so that doesn't work on mine.
Oh, okay.
So on this one, what really bugs me is when I get home and I want to, you know, clean the bike down a little bit. If I shut the bike off, then the music stops.
Gotcha.
And then I got to cut it back on. Just get
I was
the music
wondering
going.
how you do that on this bike. On my CVO, I was wondering the same thing.
So I got to check mine again because what I just did there, just by turning the fork lock,
To the middle, yeah.
kills it.
But it keeps the auxiliary on.
The only reason it'll go to the middle is because the handlebar's not turned all the
Yeah,
way.
exactly.
But now whatever's playing is going to still continuously play.
Yeah, and it says right there, fork lock. Locked. All right.
So I gotta
Look at
check
that.
again on
Yeah,
mine.
you just taught me something. I was wondering the same thing.
Another addition is you do have the rider full backrest. It's down like a lumbar, and then the mid to low back, and then the passenger rest also, and then heated seat, front and back by virtue of the switch right there.
All right. And then I think there's a volume control on this side.
Volume control is on this side, volume and radio switch also.
Yeah.
And then in to push in on this one is push to talk.
Okay.
That's one other thing too that's different is it's lit inside right here along with lined carpet, and then there's a light on the bottom of the tour pack so that when I open the side ones it shines light down in there.
Okay, we got a little, all right. I'll just keep my registration and stuff in here. Okay.
And there's a 12-volt outlet inside.
Yes. All right, guys, what do you think? Aside from the ridiculousness of me purchasing this, what do you think? Let me know down low in the comment section. Oh boy, life is so funny. Now, once again, I told you guys in Daytona, I walked in that dealership to take a piss. And I walked out with a Road King, and that's my practice bike. This time I walked in the dealership to check to see if my parts were in, which they were. And this motorcycle was still sitting there. And you know, it's something nice to look at. And even when I said this to Eric, he said, you know the difference between buyers. My mind still wasn't, I'm buying this, but I did say I wanted to ride it. And then I started thinking about stuff and, you know, whatever. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. It's too late now, it's done. All right, guys, so I'm just about done here. So what I did notice is this. So you see this antenna right here? Now, I don't like the fact that there's one on that side and not one on this side. And quite frankly, I don't like an antenna at all because I just think it dates the motorcycle. And my CVO, the antenna is in the fairing, and it's just a much better look. So but I didn't know, you know, I was asking the guy, is it possible to get, because if you have a CB, you can get another one of those antennas right here, and then at least it will, you know, it'll make it look even. And his name is Tyrone, he works here in the service department, and he said, why don't you just take that antenna off and put the antenna in the fairing, and that way you don't have to worry about it. Perfect, because that's what I'm accustomed to anyway. That's how my CVO is, my other CVO. I can't even say my CVO anymore. My CVO, my Street Glide, that's how my Street Glide is. So they have it in stock, so when I bring it back here, that's another thing. I have to bring the motorcycle back here on Saturday to get the handlebars adjusted because, like I told you guys, I mean, if I make any kind of tight turn, bam, right into my knees, so unsafe. So even if it's an inch, I'll take it for now until I change these handlebars. So when I'm gonna come here on Saturday to get it done, and while it's here, since they have to take the fairing off anyway to move the handlebars, while they're in there, they can put the antenna in there. And I was told that the antenna that goes in there is actually stronger than the one that's extended. So that's good news all the way around. That's it, guys. It's done. Done. I still don't have an explanation, so please, you can put it in the comment section. I'm not gonna have an answer for you. I have no answer. All right, guys, so I'm gonna make some U-turns, get used to this cable clutch, and can't make them really tight because, like I said, these handlebars have to be adjusted. And then I'm going home. Reload. I gotta open my legs up wider. Got to get used to the clutch, see where the sweet spot is. You know how it is. But when I rode it for the test ride, same thing. Just got to get used to the fact that the seat is so close. You always have to get accustomed to where the friction zone is. Everybody's friction zone is different. This being a cable clutch, my hand is so accustomed now to being almost all the way out with the hydraulic clutch that with this one, yeah. So every time I get on a different bike, I gotta get used to it. So, all right, you take it home.
Hi, honey, you look so cute. You look so cute on your new motorcycle. Oh, look at you. How was the ride? How was the ride?
Okay, I need highway pegs. I can't, I'm too close up.
Yeah, I'm sorry. But you look good on it.
Thank you, baby.
Oh,
Better
Daddy.
when you're on the back of it because,
Soon.
hear the fans going. All right, guys, so I'm home. And what do I think about this CVO Limited? Well, I know for a fact that I can enjoy it more if the seat was further back. Because yeah, that's one of the biggest problems. And with higher handlebars. So I'm gonna take care of that. I can't judge anything else. It's like anything else. Anytime you buy one of these motorcycles, usually it's not gonna be what you really want until you start modifying stuff, okay? So the good thing is I don't have to modify a lot of things as far as cosmetics. But as far as the ride and for comfort, yes, I'm gonna have to do the handlebars because literally right into my leg. I mean, and yes, it's worse than my Street Glide because the Street Glide, I bought a seat that pushed me back 2 inches. So if it pushes me back, yeah, that's gonna straighten my legs out a little bit and I'll have a little more leeway. But the closer you are, your legs are further up. So yeah, this is right into my legs. But I'm gonna put the highway pegs on that came with it and see how those work as far as do I want to change it to the kind I already have from Kiriakin, but they do look good. I like the way they look. But again, I want to know what you guys think, all right? I do like it. Obviously, I like it. My wife likes it. That's even more important. So now I have to figure out the parking situation in the garage. Clearly, I'm going to put this one further to the back because, like I said, this is going to be for when I go out with my wife to go for a ride. And that's far and few between. So this will be parked in the back with a battery tender on it. All right, so life is so funny, guys. This is another example of, and I keep hearing people say this all the time. Oh, that's the way it always happens, where you weren't planning on doing something and you did it. So with the practice bike, I was going to take a piss, like I said, and with this bike, I was going to pick up parts. And I still don't know. If somebody asked me, I still don't know what made me decide to pull the trigger on this. I said to the salesman when I was walking out with the parts, I might be taking this home today. And I was just talking. And then I said, hey, you know what, let me take it for a test ride. And then that quick, I started thinking about my Queen and how she would be way more comfortable on this than what I currently have. So, oh well, it's a done deal now. So, you know, I just thank God that I'm blessed enough to be able to have it. All right, so as always, guys, I'm happy that you were able to come on this journey with me. Like I said, I wasn't planning on doing this, so I wasn't planning on doing any recording that day either. So that's why the first half of this video, no microphone. And clearly now I have my mic back. But I am happy that you guys were able to come with me. So obviously there's going to be modifications to this motorcycle, and of course I'm going to bring you guys with me as well. And when I say modifications, I'm going to be changing this windshield eventually. I already told you guys about the lights I'm going to change. Definitely got to do something to the back, just not enough lights back there. I told you about this antenna, taking that off, putting the antenna, that's the radio antenna, in the fairing. Fork lights, latch lights, and who knows what other kind of lights, but lights, that's what I need, lights. Okay, and now that I have this tour pack and it's a fixed King tour pack, you know, who knows what could be done there. I'm gonna do some research on speakers for here. So for my Street Glide CVO, I like those pipes. I like the way they look. So, and when I went out to Daytona during Bike Week, the guy told me, for the sound that I want, I really don't have to change the pipes. All I have to do is do something with the baffles and a tuner. So I want you guys to just help me out, because I have no clue what to do and where to take it to get it done. But I know I want to do something with the baffles on those pipes and a tuner, whatever needs to be done to make it sound the way I want it to sound. I want to be able to hear it first. I don't want them to do something and then I hear it and go, no, that's not what I want. And you know what I mean? Then it's too late. And for this motorcycle, I do want to change these pipes, but that's all I want to do. So I'm not going to do any stages, no stage 1, stage 2, not necessary. Now I told myself not to say never, ever again, you know, when it comes to certain things, especially with these motorcycles, because I'll say never, I'm never going to do this, and then I wind up doing it. I mean, think about that. I said I would never buy a Harley Davidson, right? So, but I am going to change the pipes. I want to put some slip-ons on and maybe do something with the, I don't know, baffles and get it tuned. So here's what I want you guys to help me out with. And I know I'm going to get a bunch of stuff and I'm not going to know what the hell it is. So I'm going to tell you right now, if I can achieve making this sound better just by changing the pipes and maybe a baffle or something, that's fine for me. It could stay at 117. I really don't care about that stuff. Yes, I do like power, but this is not made to be a race bike. You know, if that's the kind of motorcycle I wanted, you know, that's the kind of motorcycle I would have bought. But this is a cruiser, right? Yes, I still want power. 117 is enough, especially with my wife on the back. All right, so guys, please put that in the comment section. Email me, whatever you want to do to get it to me. Send me pictures, send me information, all right? And what I'm going to do is, because I'm expecting a lot of different things, if I see a common likeness, I'm going to pay more attention to that. If a bunch of people are saying the same thing, it's probably, you know, valid. That's not to say I'm going to ignore other things. It all depends on how many different things I get, because I don't want to go crazy with this. I just want to get it done. All right, guys? So I'm going to thank you in advance for that. And we'll go from there, all right, guys? Always happy to have you guys here with me. I want you guys to come with me in everything that I think that you'd be interested in, because I want to share it all with you, okay? All right, guys. Spend more time being thankful for the things that you have and less time complaining about the things that you don't. I want to send a special shout out to my brothers and sisters in blue. Please be careful out there and know that you're appreciated. And a special shout out to the NYPD Highway Patrol Motorcycle Unit, because that's where I used to work, particularly Highway 1. That's where I worked. And the Motorcycle District, that's where the school is. That's where I learned how to ride these motorcycles the way I do. But it doesn't stop there, guys. Remember, you have to keep practicing. It's a perishable skill, okay? So practice, practice, practice. You'll never hear me say practice makes perfect, because nobody's perfect. But practice makes better, okay? And it's going to make you a more confident rider, and a confident rider is a safer rider. Until next time, guys.